Hey, everybody. The Donald Trump administration is falling at the seams, and I'm just going by what has transpired this morning. Donald Trump was asked by a reporter, the ports here in the U.S., the traffic is really slowed, and thousands of dock workers and truck drivers are worried about their jobs. Donald Trump said that must mean that we're losing less money. No, that's not true. It means the truck drivers and dock workers are losing their jobs. No wonder why so many of his casinos filed for bankruptcy. And then he was asked earlier today in the Oval Office on his nominee for the U.S. Surgeon General. By the way, she never finished her residency and she's not a practicing physician. And his response? Well, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. liked her. Oh, so that makes it all better, I guess, right? Then he made some homophobic joke about Pete Buttigieg. And he said Pete Buttigieg drives to work on his bicycle with his husband on the back, which is a very nice, loving relationship. We all know that's like a cheap shot at Pete Buttigieg because of his sexuality. And while all this was going on, Marjorie Taylor Greene renaming the Gulf of Mexico. By the way, we don't own the Gulf of Mexico. It's ridiculous, and it makes us look like clowns. And then we had Kash Patel. Kash Patel was supposed to be giving congresswomen and congressmen the budget proposal so that they can go through it, so that they could look at it. It was supposed to be due today. Not only did Kash Patel say he didn't have it, but he didn't have a timeline on when he would have it. Now, I think this is like a children or a child that doesn't bring their homework to school and then comes up with excuses as to why. The dog ate it. That's Kash Patel. Again, completely incompetent. Oh, yeah, one more thing, ladies and gentlemen. You might have seen this on the national networks yesterday. So this is what makes it even worse, because they were supposed to be in a DOJ subcommittee yesterday to talk about waste, fraud, and abuse within the federal government. But no, they weren't doing that. They were talking about trans people, at least the Republicans were. They were talking about a trans athlete in a fencing competition. That's what they chose to talk about yesterday, instead of talking about wasteful spending on this DOJ subcommittee. Republicans do not know how to govern. This is an embarrassment to the country once again. Donald Trump doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know what he's talking about. These are completely unqualified people. And by the way, 0 deals have been done in 3 weeks.